and mess me around. And then worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will, but I love you still. I need you more than anyone, darling. You know.
Can we get the episode started?
Yeah, how do you want to do it?
I thought like that.
Oh yeah. All right, whatever, man.
Now it's got to be something else.
You're in charge of the button.
Why do I got to be in charge of the button?
You got the magic fingers.
Damn it. Arriba. Put that tongue back in your mouth.
Yo.
What's up, guys?
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome
to another. Same time.
To
another
happy Cinco de Mayo. You're not down
podcast.
Arriba. Yeah, today is Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, we got some margaritas here.
Yeah, fresh from the teat. You made these yourself.
Yeah, straight from the bull's dick. I think that's where it comes from.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Cinco de Mayo. We're not gonna lie, we don't have anything Cinco de Mayo planned. I don't think we did last year either.
We were a full costume.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I am wearing, if I could get them, I'm wearing the high socks and the huaraches.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's about as Cinco de Mayo as it's going to get.
Yeah.
So now that that's out of the way, let's introduce ourselves.
You know who it is, and you know where I'm coming from.
Where's that?
From your ear holes, man. Right in the ear holes. It's Michael.
Cinco de Michael.
Rubio.
I tried.
I like that, man.
Cinco de Michael.
Yeah, Cinco de Michael.
They're getting less and less creative each week.
Yeah. No, the struggle's real for sure. This margarita's bomb, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let me take a sip. But I'm Luis Castillo.
Yeah. And I am Luis Castillo too.
We're all Luis Castillo. Oh, that margarita's dog shit, dude.
This is the You're Not Down podcast. And we tell you funny things.
Sometimes.
That's how we do it here.
Yeah. I mean, I guess since we got to do it always, just follow us on the shits. Follow us on the shits. You know where? Do we even have to say it anymore?
Mm-mm.
You know where?
You know where?
Just don't be a dum-dum.
Just don't be a dum-dum.
Yeah. And write us an email. You know where?
You know where?
You know where?
Do it. And you know why. Guys, leave us a review for a shout out on this podcast. Man, I'm not in the groove yet, you know?
The energy.
No, I got the energy, but I'm not in the groove yet. I mean, I got to catch that wave. All right, here we go. Let's run that back. Write us a review on Apple Podcasts. Get your name shout out on the podcast. We read it back to you live. Today, we got a very special review.
Mm-hmm.
You know who this one comes from, right?
Oh, do you?
This one is from El Muchacho Sucio.
Freaking nasty.
Nasty boy.
For the non-Spanish speakers, that means dirty boy.
Yeah.
We got a review from the dirtiest of boys.
Dirtiest of all boys. Titles it hilarious, which Beautiful. Is already great. Maybe he's referring to his name. Their review says, last week's ep had me cracking up. You guys are killing it. Thanks for the laughs and rock on, baby.
Okay. If not for that rock on, I was like, is he listening to the same podcast? Did he leave the review on the right podcast?
No, that's a true fan because he referenced something that comes at the very end of the podcast.
Yeah. You have already had to sit through an hour's worth of bullshit.
Right. And there's no way you could get that time back.
Yeah. Thank you to Dirty Boy. I could fucking smell his review, man. That's how dirty.
Right? Yeah. It's a stinky one.
Yeah, guys, keep leaving the reviews. That's what helps us out. You
know,
it puts us on the charts.
Yeah.
All right. Well, without further fucking do.
Let's do this shit.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Wait, is that margarita actually good?
That's pretty good.
Mine's dog shit.
I'm gonna have tajino all in my mustache for the next hour.
Oh, it's already there.
Yeah.
It's in the beard somehow.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. I guess we should move on with what we ain't down with.
This is the most awkward podcast.
Why is what's happening?
Nothing's been flowing. Nothing's been flowing here.
Having breaks in the way we talk. All right, start it over.
You know what I'm not down with this week?
What are you not down with it?
Dude, this is worse than our shots episode, and we haven't even begun.
We've
drinking.
had one sip of a bullshit margarita.
You know what I'm dub.
What are you not dub?
I'm not dub with people on bikes running stop signs.
Fucking
stop your ass.
You're not above the law.
No. What gives you that right?
I'm so glad you said that.
Fucking pedal, stop, and then re-pedal again.
You got the brakes very easily accessible right there at the hand.
Yeah.
I don't even think they look both ways.
Dude, I'll crash a bike. I don't give a shit.
With that, I think if you kill the person, though, you're at fault, I think.
I don't think so.
Are they technically a
Because I do stop in a car. So I'm legally what I'm doing. If this guy wants to be a maniac and fly by, this is me telling the judge or the cop that or whatever. If this guy wants to fly by and has a suicide wish and jump in front of a moving vehicle, that's on him.
That's how you're talking in a court? A court
Your
of
Honor.
law?
Your Honor.
There it is.
Your Honor.
Yeah, because it's always, I feel like I was going to say, I feel like the just hobbyist bikers, the ones that are in their jeans, they're just going from point A to point B.
Sure.
They'll stop.
Yeah.
I kind of trust them, but it's the ones with the bulge.
Yeah.
The ones with the bulge in the spandex and the fucking stupid helmet and the sunglasses, the yellow ones.
That like wrap around their face.
Yeah.
The shoes that click into the pedals. You ever seen that?
No.
They click into the pedals so you can't take your feet off. And then they get off in the liquor store, and then first of all, that's
in a bike.
That's public nudity. Is to get off a bike while wearing that kind of attire.
Mm-hmm.
But then they're fucking walking on their heels, clacking every step they take.
I've never once seen that.
Oh, they do it, man.
What's the point of that?
They didn't stop their ass. I don't know. Maybe it keeps their feet on. I don't know really what it's for. I've ridden a bike before.
I don't think it's
my feet stay on the pedals.
Yeah, I don't think my feet have ever. I've never had a problem keeping my feet on the pedals.
Are they doing sick jumps, bro?
Oh shit! If they're doing sick jumps, bro, but I don't know all the stop signs you need.
But I never seen them do sick jumps, bro. You know?
Yeah. Now bikers in general, because another thing that pisses me off, they have bike lanes now.
Oh yeah.
They don't really stay in there.
No.
They're in front of moving vehicles, and they're demanding the pace there.
I think they don't realize though. I think they have there's a bit of arrogance about them, right? I don't think they understand that if I hit them, they die. If it's my fault, they still die. Someone needs to tell them that. Like, be a little more cautious. Stay in your little green lane. Stop at stop signs, because the consequence for me is, okay, maybe I go to jail for manslaughter.
Worth it.
Okay. The consequence for them is they're dead. There's no tomorrow for you. It's over and there, and you could die on your hill, and maybe they'll have a bike funeral for you or something. But that's the ultimate consequence.
At least
be careful.
At least their bulge be looking good though at the time of death.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I mean, my biggest fear is getting found naked dead.
Right.
But if I don't think I've ever seen a Ken doll type thing going on in a biker.
No.
Not that I'm looking.
Right.
But
it's usually tucked under the seat or something.
There's a little compartment in there. They call it nesting, like a bird nest.
Yeah. Slow your ass down. Stop at stop signs.
Just do it.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's easy. You know what I'm not down with this week?
What's your
Let me ask you a question first to lead into it.
Of course you go changing the rules on how we do things. Yeah. Ask me a question.
I'm putting you I'm painting the scene. You're at a restaurant.
Paint it for me. Eyes closed.
You're at a restaurant. We're together. We hang out outside of here. Okay. We order a burger and fries. We have the same thing. I was
enjoying this memory. This imagination. All right. Yeah. So we're at a restaurant. We're together. We're eating the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Burgers and fries. Burgers and fries.
Burgers and fries. Yeah, always.
They give you the ketchup in the little packets, you know?
What kind of restaurant does that? They don't bring that out of a bottle?
Let's say Burger King.
That's not a restaurant.
Fine dining.
Dude, you know what I was imagining? I was imagining a nice, dimly lit restaurant, and then you said burgers, so then I had to reclassify it. Okay, we're like at a fancy gastropub.
Gastropub.
And then you said ketchup packets to turn out we're at Burger King. That's fast food.
They got crowns there. It's fucking fancy.
Yeah, that's royalty. Yeah. Okay, so we're at Burger King.
We're the fucking hole in the wall bullshit place with a B rating.
Yeah, fair enough.
The sign doesn't work anymore. Cash only.
Yeah.
But they give you those little ketchup packets. So now you want ketchup. Where do you put that ketchup?
You're asking me where I put ketchup on my fries.
Yeah.
You could have just said that.
I needed to paint the picture. I needed to get you in the zone.
I always pick a little corner of the tray that the fries are coming in or something.
Okay.
And I put the ketchup packets like in one of the corners so that I could dunk. If we're eating at a greasy hole in the wall and they don't come in a tray, they come in a little sleeve.
Yeah.
Then I tear off a piece of the big paper bag, lay that flat. I put my ketchup on there. I dip.
My man.
I'm a dipper, man.
Oh, man.
Just bloop, 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 bloop.
You're nesting it.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah, I'm not down with people that go on top of the fries.
Yeah.
You can't trust someone like that. They're obviously they don't fear anything.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. If you got ketchup on your hands, the rest of your day's ruined.
It's on there.
It's on there.
You know how cars like when you have ketchup or old McDonald's in your car, it permeates that smell.
Yeah,
that happens to your fingers.
yeah.
And they collect grime. So now you're walking around with dirty ass fingers that smell like old ketchup for the rest of the day.
Yeah, and like because there's not a single fry that you're grabbing that doesn't have anything on it.
Yeah.
And so what? The worst part, because you have one of two options. If that's, let's say, for example, someone served them like that.
Mm-hmm.
You have two options. Either A, you're getting one, you bite it, you wipe it on the napkin each time.
Mm-hmm.
Or you take a bite and...
Oh, yeah.
Both are disgusting or just a waste of time.
I'm a finger licking good kind of guy, though.
What do you licking your fingers for?
Because it's their finger licking good.
I'm not.
Look at me. Tell me that I don't look like I lick my fingers.
I mean, I don't want to tell you. I don't want to lie. Yeah, I mean, I think I mentioned it before. The way I eat my hot Cheetos is with chopsticks.
Oh, God.
Either chopsticks.
That's so obnoxious.
Either chopsticks,
man.
or I tear the bag down like the seam and I just freaking like shove.
I've seen other people do that.
You see people done it?
I've seen other people done that.
Yeah.
And I didn't really think about it. It registered to me like, oh, that's a little bit odd, but you know, they're cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When I think of you doing it, I'm just like, what an obnoxious
fucking animal.
douchebag, dude. What's wrong with you?
I'm starting to get that. Like even my own friends tell me it's like, yeah, you got like a punchable face, dude. Or like my friend Ernest, we met back in college.
Yeah. Shout out to Big Ern.
Yeah, because when we first met, it's funny. We actually didn't like each other. We both liked the same girl.
Okay.
And we both would hear each other talking to her during the same class at different points. And it was always like, this motherfucker.
It was like when they say there's going to be a group project or to find the partner, it was a race between you and Ernest to see who could get to her first.
Pretty much, dude. Yeah, it was a photo class. I remember because like there's one day where I'm killing it. I'm talking to her.
Oh, vibing.
Dude,
we're chilling.
I'm making jokes.
What's your sign?
Yeah.
You know, where do you live?
Then our next class, I'm over there developing photos on my own and I hear her laughing. I'm like, who the hell? And it's this guy killing it just as hard.
Of course.
So yeah, we didn't like each other. Whatever. Now we're friends, and he tells me, "Oh, dude, back."
So neither of you got her. That's how that happened.
Exactly. That's why we're friends.
Friends in misery. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, he told me, he was like, "Dude, back." I mean, even when we were friends already, because I used to be like 90 pounds freshman year of college. He was like, "Dude, I just wanted to wring your fucking neck every time I saw you." I'm like, whoa, god damn.
He has that built into him?
Yeah, you would never think, man.
Yeah, that's it starts with the mind. It starts with the imagination. And then later, it turns into actual physical strangulation.
You haven't physically strangled me yet.
What does that have to do with ketchup on fries?
No clue.
No clue.
But I'm not down with it.
I'm not down with that. I'm not down with the physical strangulation either.
Yeah. But we don't kink shame here either.
I haven't punched you in the face.
Not yet.
Yeah. I don't think you have a very punchable face.
You don't think so?
No.
I got a punchable dick or something?
Stompable face. I don't want my hands to go anywhere near that face.
I'm that fucking
I eat with these hands. I lick my fingers with these hands.
So bottom of the boot.
I don't want to
with
sully
dog
them.
shit all over them.
Did I ever mention that as a fun fact that
stomping people?
No, that my feet are magnets of dog shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did. Okay, great.
No dog shit goes missed.
I'm glad we covered that. You do anything this week?
I hung out with you, man.
Yeah, man, we did.
Yeah.
We had a fucking fancy ass meal
at Burger King.
We put the ketchup on the side. I put the ketchup on the side of your fries. You put the ketchup on the side of mine.
Then I licked your fingers. You licked my fingers.
Stomped you out.
And we stuck them in each other's orifices.
Whoa. It sounds like you might be mixing up your dreams with reality. Yeah, we went to a fancy ass dinner.
Yeah, it was my cousin the Jet. It was his birthday.
His birthday, man.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. However old you turn.
He doesn't listen to this podcast.
30-ish.
Fucking 49. It looks terrible for his age.
Yeah, he does, man. Yeah. He does. He needs a lot of help. He needs to hit the gym more, I think.
Speaking of punchable faces, by the way.
Yeah.
The Jet.
Oh my.
He for sure listens to this podcast.
I wanted to just take a bat.
But yeah. Yeah, would you say the Jet's a bougie? man, a bougie person.
Yeah, he likes the finer things. No, I'm not gonna fault him on that.
No, that's fine.
We're not all built the same.
Some people could afford to just fucking ball out, you know?
Some people eat their fucking chips with chopsticks. I mean, to each their own. I'm not a judger.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's his birthday. He wanted to go all out. We went to a steakhouse.
Yeah.
Boa.
Yeah.
BOA.
I'll cut him with some slack because everyone's birthday got skipped last year.
Mm-hmm.
So you could basically take.
It was his 30th birthday last year. That's a big one.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
And it got skipped, and so we went out to this fancy dinner. He said Boa Steakhouse in beautiful Beverly Hills or something like
Beverlywood.
Beverlywood,
Whatever.
Yeah, man. There was a whole dilemma with that. What to wear? Look at how, I mean, you dress nicer than I do just on an average day.
I'm literally wearing leather Mexican sandals with high white socks and shorts, and I'm still dressed nicer than you.
Yeah. How's that even possible? Dude, I really had to go in the tank. I had to just shuffle through the closet to find something that's good to wear.
All I know is that we kind of agreed that it didn't have to be crazy. You could wear jeans, you could wear a button up. I'm like, okay, cool.
You know what the beauty is? You know why that is?
What?
It's beautiful, sunny Southern California.
Exactly.
It's the West Side. Nobody, everyone's chill over here. We don't have no like fancy New York walk around in a suit all day bullshit. You know what I mean?
And it's all the hipsters too. There was like a homeless guy walking by, and they're like, "Table for one, sir." And he's like, "Fuck yeah."
Yeah. And then he ordered the most expensive steak. You find out that he's the
owner.
Yeah, he's the owner.
Yeah, I wore jeans and like a long sleeve. It was a flannel, but it was a nice flannel. It was an okay one.
Yeah. And
then I had Vans that matched the flannel. So yes, they're Vans, but they match. It's coordination.
A little 13-year-old vibes. A little bit, because
I'm looking back
when you have to match your shoes to your shirt, like that's around the age where you do that shit.
My mom also helped me comb my hair, so
yeah, for sure.
I thought I was fine, and then I was the one that showed up last to the Jets place, and everyone's wearing fucking boots and a dress, and like I've never seen you so nice in my life.
I've been in a suit and look less dressed up than that. I was rocking a denim jacket.
Yeah.
I recently acquired a denim jacket, and that was basically it. That's the
see the fact
that's all it takes.
The fact that you're wearing a denim jacket and you immediately outdress me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's cool though, man.
Did you like that restaurant though?
It was freaking bomb.
It was pretty good, man.
Wait, speaking of Burger King, just because we each, I think we all splurged a little bit. I'm the type of guy where like I could see the most expensive steak there, and I'll consider it because I'm like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I work for this.
YOLO, baby.
But I don't want the most expensive thing.
No.
I want the biggest, the tastiest thing on the menu. So
I agree with that. One thing I got to give you credit for is vocalizing that to the waiter.
Yeah, see, a lot of people they don't got the pride to like spare on that, you know.
For anyone who doesn't know this place, this is the kind of establishment where you order what you want, or whatever, you order fancy stuff, really classy drinks, all this dimly lit restaurant, very nice, A1 customer service. And you straight up tell the waiter, I want the biggest, best steak that I could get.
Yeah.
He wasn't even prepared to answer that. He didn't have that answer. No one's ever asked him that. In a steakhouse, no one's ever asked him that.
And see, but this is why I like that guy. Because when I was a server, I was a scumbag. People would ask me what's the best thing on the menu. I'd tell them the most expensive thing every time. Because then that means bigger tip for me.
Oh, okay. I thought that strikes me as odd. Because I think you would just say mozzarella sticks in the hopes that they leave one.
They always do. They always do. And they always ended up in my apron. But now I almost expected him to say the most expensive thing, but he hit me with the solid, dirty truth, and he was like, "Dude, the Texas thing comes on something that looks like it's served on a trash can lid."
Yeah, it looked like a inverted trash can lid.
Yeah, and it's really good, and it was only $67 compared to 140. You know?
Yeah, for sure. So they had steaks that went way higher than that too.
Yeah, and the birthday boy got, I think it was like $130 steak.
Dude, I tried a bite of it. First of all, he got his cooked like a overdone. I think he asked for.
Yes, it was medium.
Oh God, that was terrible. But man, was it so tender? I just felt like the potential. It didn't reach its potential.
Yeah,
I felt like it only got to a B. when it could have been an A++.
That was the first steak that's melted in my mouth, though.
It literally did. I didn't want it to end. I didn't want to chew because every bite I took, it literally disappeared.
I was suckling on that
It was like
thing.
cotton candy.
Yeah. And then you order the steak. I've never heard anyone order steak raw. You said that?
Rare.
Oh, I mean, same thing. That shit was raw.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Medium.
It was deep. It was a deep purple color.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you ordered it. I'm like, what the hell? People do that? And I tried it, and it was damn good.
Yeah, man.
It was damn good.
Fucking tender.
But it also tasted like a full barbecue burger from Burger King.
What's up with you and burgers? Did we get a Burger King sponsorship?
Slap a sticker on the wall.
Are you calling my steak? Are you calling my delicious steak?
You paid prime dollar for the fucking barbecue Western.
Yeah.
Nah, it was good though. Like I haven't eaten that
a raw boy, dude.
You're what now?
Raw dog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You like your steak like you like your sex.
Raw dog.
You
know that just has too many implications that there's a dog involved. And I don't know if I'm ready to take that leap for the sense of humor.
I purposely didn't answer what the comparison was. That's why you're dying on that.
Yeah. What about my baked potato, dude? I was adamant.
Oh my dude.
I was adamant about.
I don't even want to talk about it.
I was adamant. You guys were all ordering different sides. We got some asparagus. You ordered a lobster fucking ravioli.
Lobster mac. No, fuck ravioli. Fuck ravioli.
Some ravioli is good.
No. Ravioli is the Pop-Tarts of pasta.
Oh.
And that's a bad thing.
Everyone likes Pop-Tarts.
We've talked about this before.
Oh, that's right. You're the only person who doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I had to get a baked potato because when I see baked potato on the menu, dude, I salivate, man. My organs start shifting. They start moving. They're like, okay, here it comes. Here it comes. We're doing this, baby. So.
But you know what? That happens to me too. Because I imagine the bacon and I order extra bacon.
Yeah.
I imagine the bacon, the sour cream, the cheese, the chives, everything. It's a beautiful masterpiece at the end. But why don't you go ahead and tell the people what you ordered as you have the tahini on the mustache?
I got a baked potato with nothing but extra butter. I wanted butter and then I wanted extra butter.
Yeah.
And the guy even commented on that. He looked at my baked potato with 2 slabs of butter on it and he's like, is that enough butter for you? And I was like, hell yeah.
But he said that in a fucking like ashamed way.
No,
that's a nice establishment. Okay, first of all,
he likes confidence as a server. He likes confidence. I'm not asking. Oh, what are today's daily specials? What do you recommend?
You were giving me shit for asking for the biggest, best steak, and you say, "Yeah, can I have a baked potato?" But
full confidence,
just butter, and extra
sour cream. Shove it. Put that shit on someone else's plate. I don't want to see it. I need extra butter. I don't even know how much butter they put on, but I knew that I needed that plus another.
That potato was as big as your head.
How good was it though?
It was pretty bomb.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Just butter, salt, and pepper. That's all you need for a good baked potato. Oh.
I didn't think they made them that big.
I'm a geezer, right? That's a straight throwback meal.
Baked potato, yeah.
Like I got a steak raw. And I got a butter potato,
and then you were spitting tobacco in a little
spittoon. Yeah,
yeah, dude. Baked potatoes for sure an old geezer thing. And like the thing that grossed me out about it the most because you turned me back around because I was hating on it, but then I had to buy. I'm like, all right, that was good. But you ate the whole insides, right?
Yeah.
And this, I'm not joking. This potato was the size of a head.
Yeah, for sure.
It really was.
Yeah.
And when you were done with the insides, you just flapped the skin over, and it was just the most like little.
It was very reminiscent of a diaper.
Yeah,
it was.
It was so gross. But no, that was good, man.
Yeah, man. Dude, like I've talked about it before. I haven't done anything in the last year and a half. Yeah. So any restaurant experience, I'm going full in on, and I'm gonna do shit. And I'm gonna do shit the way that I want it done.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, we were able to capitalize on that.
Yeah, you didn't go out for a whole year.
Yeah.
And now I seen you were at the Disneylands?
Dude, okay. Yeah, we'll get to Disneyland.
Okay.
We'll get to Disneyland. And when I talk about Disneyland, I got to dress the part. So I'm going to put on my ears, dude.
What the fuck is this?
I'm going to put on my ears while I talk about Disneyland.
You're saying my ears. You mean your fiance's ears? Or did you buy those for yourself?
What's wrong with them?
Ah, damn. Oh, so I'm the asshole.
What's wrong?
So I'm the asshole. You put a bow on and it's wrong. So yeah, I guess I'm the
I got myself some nice Mickey ears.
No, that's Minnie.
No, this is Mickey.
It's got a red polka dot bow tie on it.
Yeah, but bow tie is like a men's attire.
Bow ties, what the men wear.
Oh, I thought it was. I thought it was a bow tie.
That's
dude.
something you would wear at a fancy
I thought it was
Disney dinner.
I thought it was a classy thing. I was like, yeah, I want the ears with the bow tie on them because it's classy. No, I went to Disneyland. Dude, I capitalized on it. So can I tell you how I got the tickets?
Yeah. Oh, that it's supposedly like really hard, right?
Dude, so I'm watching a chase, and you know chases run rampant in Inglewood. I mean, in Southern California.
Yeah.
So I'm watching this chase, and there's a banner on the screen that says things to know before Disneyland reopens. So I go to Disneyland. I'm like, oh, they're reopening. Let me see what's up. Boom, tickets are for sale. They open in 3 days, and I look to see, and they're available this past Sunday, and so I jumped on it. I was like, okay, I haven't been in 10 years, so I'm gonna do it.
You haven't been in 10 years?
It was like 5 years.
Okay.
But yeah, I jumped on it and I was thinking like Disneyland is never gonna get better than what it is right now. Limited capacity,
lines.
only open to California residents.
Yeah.
Dude, primo experience. It was top notch of the stuff. 30 minutes to ride Space Mountain.
30 minutes?
I mean, 25 maybe.
Okay.
It said 30.
I'm not gonna lie, that's still a lot for me. But
you're insane. That's a 2-hour ride.
I know.
That's 2.5 hour
That's
ride.
why
sometimes.
I don't like going.
Me either. But that's why I had to jump on this opportunity. So I quickly bought 2 tickets and we went and we did the damn thing. Beautiful experience all around. One funny note that I thought when I was there, it's only open to California residents, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was a different group that was at Disneyland. There wasn't the Disneyland people. What do you mean by Disneyland people?
Yes, I was about to ask.
All right, Big Al, I might need you on this one.
To what? Cut?
Dude, there wasn't no corn-fed Midwest fucking Kansas City fat people.
Fat bastards is what you're
walking
saying.
around with their kids on leashes and you know, dragging one kid by the ears and pushing a stroller with twins in it on the other end.
Why does every fat kid at Disneyland reek of sunscreen and wearing flip-flops?
Yeah, for sure.
And always sweating a lot.
Dude, they're always sweating. And also, no buses of foreigners.
Whoa, Big Al. Big Al.
You know, that's a thing, though.
Mike's mouth is going to keep moving, but let's put something over that audio.
Disneyland is a place that's for the world, right? The world travels to experience Disneyland. No buses of foreigners, dude. It was just Californians experiencing Disneyland together.
Wait, so no buses of foreigners is a bad thing?
No, it's not a bad thing, and neither are the corn feds. Neither are the corn feds, but it was different. It was I'm just saying the differences. I'm not saying it was better or worse. I feel like I'm fucking like tiptoeing the line.
I think as long as you're wearing cute little mini ears with the bow.
Dude, I thought these were Mickey ears, man.
Nah.
I said, give me the fancy ones with the bow. Anyways, yeah, no, it was a great experience all around. No waits for anything. 30 minutes tops. Most of them were like fucking 10, 15 minutes. Dude, it was great. Dude, I walked fucking like 14 miles yesterday. 20,000 steps.
Damn.
Dude, my feet are raw. I thought the flesh was gonna come off my bones at some point. Or Vans.
Did you see how many calories you burned?
Yeah, like 1,700.
And then how many churros did you eat?
I ate one.
And then how many turkey legs did you eat?
No, so my one knock was the restaurants were only open, but they were open. It's like in the app it says mobile ordering. So I thought that was optional though. But apparently it was. And you had a mobile order and they give you a specific time to go eat or whatever. I slept on it. So I only really ate snacks there. And I went afterwards to go like downtown Disney. I had a burger and some wings out there. So yeah, park closes at 7.
What?
Yeah.
Do they still do a fireworks show?
No fireworks show. No, so there was no kind of like shows like that. There was no fireworks show.
The primo experience. This sounds like low-key bullshit.
It was the primo experience if you actually want to get on the rides. I know the annual pass holders, they like the whole
Rest in
thing.
peace.
Yeah, rest in peace to you and your annual pass. Welcome to the real world, bitches. I feel bad. Does anyone in your family have an annual pass?
Yep.
Okay, sorry.
Every single one of them.
I'm so sorry. No, but I was like, no. Like I got to go on rides.
Yeah.
Like 30 minutes for Space Mountain. That's unreal, man. That's two and a half hour wait every time. And no, we were able to crush out so much. Went on the new Star Wars ride.
How was it?
Dude, it was fantastic, man. It was really great. It started off, I thought it was a little bit bullshit because like we're in a little hut. Oh, this is spoiler alerts, guys. So fast forward if you don't want to hear this part. But stay with us, please. But I thought it was a little bit bullshit because they start you off in like a little capsule with like two little windows that you're looking out of. You know, they're TV screens basically.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, this ride is really hard to go by. You can only ride it once a day if you win the fucking raffle to get it.
Is there an actual raffle?
Yeah, it's like you have to be right at 12 o'clock fucking clicking your phone.
I hate that.
But no, it was kind of good because there would be a 6 hour line. Even at limited capacity, it'd be forever. But I was able to ride it, and it starts off in this little capsule, and I was like, I didn't wait for it because I won the raffle, whatever, but it was like, it seemed like the worst shit ever. But no, that was just the beginning entry stage or whatever. It got much better from then. If you're a Star Wars fanboy, you nutted. You like for sure you nutted when the doors opened up and you saw the environment that you were in. Man, it was special, man.
Were you wearing khaki pants?
No, I wasn't. I was dressed in all black for that purpose.
All black with the diaper and wearing a condom.
For sure. Because I was not gonna I was just water ballooning all day. No, one thing I found out is, dude, I don't take a leak, man. I never have to piss.
All day you didn't pee?
I just peed at one point for fun.
What do you mean for fun?
Because
no one pees for fun.
The meat had to use the restroom, so I'm like, well, I'm not just gonna stand out here. I'll just use the restroom. So I squeezed a couple dribbles out.
I don't know if for fun is the
dude. I had like 3 bottles of water and a soda and like a blue milk.
A what?
They got a blue milk there. It's some kind.
I'm not mishearing you. You're saying blue like the color and milk like the cow shit.
Yeah.
The cow leak.
Yeah, it's in the Star Wars land. I don't know if that's a Star Wars thing.
Well, fake fan over here. I feel like you'd be the one to know.
I know. I was the fakest fan there because everyone there is so fucking hardcore. They're all in their Mickey stuff. They're all in their Star Wars
They're
things.
all in their chastity belts.
Yeah, for sure, dude. They all got ears with no bows on them. Dude, they're all insane about it. And I felt like a noob at some points. Hey, one of the things that I really enjoy is watching nerds get fucking mad, like angry.
I literally watch a nerd get mad every week.
Does that mean?
Yes.
Shit. No, this is next level nerd. Next level nerds. There was one kid who was like, that's the best technology that they have. This is supposed to be revolutionary and it's kind of bullshit or something like that.
Go fuck your fucking PlayStation.
Honestly, it was so much raw emotion from a virgin, and I've never experienced that before. I thought he was going to piss himself. I really thought that he was peeing as he was talking because it was that passionate. And like, yeah.
Meanwhile, you're coming as you're so passionate about this.
I equated to like a fucking excited dog. But he was angry, but there was a little bit of pee involved. There was a wagging of a tail for sure. It was funny, man. I love being around the nerds, man. I love them. I wish I was accepted. I wish I was accepted by the nerd culture.
I mean this like in the least offensive way possible, but never. I don't think you can. You don't got to look for it.
That's what I was. So at Disneyland, I had that thought too. And I was like, I don't nerd out on Disney. I don't nerd out on Avengers or whatever that Marvel world is. I don't nerd out on Star Wars. So like I'm in the nerdiest of nerd environment.
Yeah.
But there's none of the stuff that I nerd out on. So like I was kind of clueless, but I just saw the people and I was like, these are my people.
but they like, just don't know it yet.
I don't look the part. So I don't know if they're going to instantly judge me or they're just going to just disregard what I have to say.
I like any world where you're not cool enough for the nerds.
I know, man. But it's my passion, dude. I love being around the nerds, man. I love being around passionate people just in general, but the nerds especially, they're good people. It's my Disneyland
until they get worked up.
Yeah.
Over the lack of technology.
Dude, but I was just like, explain more to me. Just tell me why. I'll be on board. Whatever you have to say. But yeah, that was my Sunday, man. It was quite eventful.
Let me tell you about my Sunday.
What'd you do, man?
I went to church.
Hey.
I haven't. Okay, so I had to go to church for an event. It wasn't like a regular Sunday mass, but I haven't. I like to blame the pandemic. It's like, that's why I haven't gone to church. It's been fucking 10 years.
Yeah.
But anyway, I go and I go and like I was a little that was my first time there for a while, and so I was kind of like just going.
Is this
through
in
it.
person?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They're doing that now.
And that's where I was scared. I'm like, how's this gonna work? Is
Yeah.
this indoors? Is this outdoors? They had every other pew like taped off.
Beautiful.
They had the holy water.
That's good because did they do the hand holding?
Nope.
Oh, good, man. That's good. No one wants
so
that.
I didn't know any of that. Like
Yeah.
leading up into it. But yeah, so they had the holy water at the entrance as well as the holy hand sanitizer.
That's
right
beautiful.
there.
Yeah.
May the
the Lord of anti-COVID
may the 99.9%
Purell protect you from the sins of the COVID.
There you go, and also with you, and then you eat it.
Yeah. Then you put it in your forehead or something.
Yes, but so it was weird. So already I'm like, all right, this is a different experience than I'm used to.
Yeah, I'm actually really curious about that. Go ahead.
Yeah, and so I mean, because it started like the whole time, like it was almost kind of like relearning the whole church process because it's been so long since I've been. But it's like with every next like segment of the mass going on, I was like, oh no, what are they gonna do?
Yeah.
So, because obviously there's the prayer that everyone says. You join hands.
Yeah.
And you even join hands with the people in the pew, like cross the aisle.
You cross the aisle.
Yeah.
That was kind of a new thing, right?
I guess. Yeah.
Circa 2007.
I think it was more like a white people thing too.
Oh, okay.
Community and shit. You
Okay.
know? But I feel like the Spanish weddings, you're holding a baby. You can't do that.
Yeah, I can't. I like that.
Yeah, but it made me realize it's like, holy shit, like mass, Catholic mass is a cesspool and a fucking super spreader event.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have that event, everyone, and then literally, what do you do immediately after the Our Father when you're joining hands? There's now a literal time set aside where you have to shake everyone's hand.
Hey, God bless
around you.
God bless you. Yeah.
And so already,
Peace be with you.
And also with you. Let
Yeah,
me
also
get
with you.
let me get
Yeah,
it. Let me get
that's
that.
COVID, man.
But yeah, so like I'm sitting by myself. I went by myself. And
Oh, wait. You went. What's the basis on that?
it was a funeral.
Oh, sorry. to hear that.
Yeah, thanks for being.
But you went by yourself, is what I was asking. What's the basis for that? Okay, all right. Okay, sure.
Yeah. And yeah, so like that happens. And I'm like, okay, all right, we're good. No one tried to hold my hand. We're good. And it's like the line that comes right before the peace is like, peace be with you and also with you. Now go and show everyone a sign of peace.
Yeah.
So like, peace be with you, also with you. And I'm like,
Here we go.
Oh,
Here we
God.
go. It's coming. It's coming.
And then the priest kind of just went like, and here's what's next on the menu. It's skipping. It's like, okay, whoo. But then what's immediately after that? Now you got to wait in a line to get a priest's fucking fingers in your mouth and give you bread.
Yeah, the Eucharist.
Yeah. It's unholy to technically hold. I mean, people do it, but it's preferred. It's more holy if you just.
Well, I don't know about that.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
It's too pure for fucking mortal's hand.
So how do you receive Eucharist? Just on a regular basis?
I'm the hand guy.
You're the hand
I'm
guy.
the hand guy. But let me tell you, that's not allowed in Mexico. In Mexico, you're either fingers in the throat,
Yeah.
or not at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how'd you receive it this time?
I didn't go up.
You didn't go.
I
You
didn't
chicken
go
boy. You chicken out.
And what's funny, dude, I'm over there mourning a death.
Yeah.
And why was the only thought in my mind is like, I should go up there so I could talk about it on the podcast. This is going to be, this could be a cool story. And I was like sitting in the back, so I couldn't really tell. I don't know if they had a little gun, like a little Nerf, little pew.
Yeah. The holy wine.
I don't think they did the wine. Yeah.
Splash you across the face.
Yeah, dude, it was weird though. It was weird.
Real quick, can I interrupt you and tell you how I receive Eucharist?
Oh no. I'm already, the way you're looking at me makes me nervous to hear this.
Mouth only, man.
Why?
I'm a mouth only kind of guy.
Okay. Let me let's just reenact this because I want to see your technique. Because it's like it's an interesting technique. All right. Body of Christ.
Amen.
Tongue out?
Yeah, they got to put it on the tongue.
I mean, I guess.
I got to reel it back in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, because you need that stick factor.
Yeah.
It's like a frog. You got to,
right.
It's back in. But
a gecko or something.
Yeah. But there's something weird about going in front of a grown person with your tongue out. And it's like, yeah, right here, right there. You do that really?
Mm-hmm.
You're not trying to be funny right now?
I did that on my first communion. When the whole class put out their hands, I stuck my tongue out.
Was that you winning?
That's how I do it. That's just how I do it. I don't do it often.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when's the last time?
According to the Catholic Church, I don't do it enough. But when I do it, I give it full respect. No, I actually don't know why I do it. I think I asked my parents or I asked my dad or something when I was a child, like, how did you do it? So I think he said, he just stuck out his tongue. So I was like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I just needed a little bit of guidance, and I went with it.
Why do you make it so sexy, though?
I mean, everything I do is kind of sexy.
Debatable.
Okay.
I feel like priests sometimes talk about temptation and stuff.
Yeah.
With their vows of
celibacy. Yeah.
And then when you're coming in hot like that, body cries.
Oh, I tease them. Dude. I like the lips. I moisten them up. Tongue out.
Dude, they're for sure they're doing a fingle dingle to your
for sure.
uvula.
Dude, if they weren't wearing that big apron, then they would be showing bulge like the guys on the bikes.
Dude, you're going to hell for this episode.
Why? What? What did I say? What? No, you know what? I'm not going. You done with your church? Yeah. I'm not going to hell for this episode. I'll tell you why I'm going to hell.
Oh, so you're still going to hell?
Yeah, one-way ticket, bro. One-way ticket. We already know that. You know why I'm going to hell? Because on Saturday, I had Joanna and I are getting married.
What?
Congratulations. Round of applause.
Give me a hug.
Yeah. We had to do a marriage counseling thing, a retreat.
Yeah.
It was over
that's
Zoom.
Right. That's right. Yeah.
8 fucking hours, dude. 8 hours of Zoom.
8 hours in front of a camera that you're not allowed to leave, right?
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. So I'll give you the rundown real quick of how this retreat went. So we opened up.
They pull a mirror out and say, "We got Jesus Christ here."
No, thank God they didn't.
Okay.
But it did start with some priest, and I really hope that they don't watch this and cancel my certificate. Yeah. But it started out with the priest fucking just going hard. He was going in on how marriage is between a man and a woman and traditional values and this and that. And, technology might change, but we need to stick, original or whatever. And I was thinking we're on fucking Zoom.
Yeah.
There was no Zoom when Jesus was alive, so we shouldn't be using Zoom now, according to your logic.
I'm with it.
Dude, that priest pissed me off a little bit.
I like that you're ready to fight anyone at any given time, dude, especially priests.
I didn't show up ready to fight, but as soon as you start talking fucking judgment, I don't want to hear that shit. You know, whatever. Everyone's going through their own thing. Back off. You're talking to a bunch of married people. None of us are gay. You could see us on Zoom. So save your gay shit for
save the gay shit for your
for the gays. I don't know, man. He was just pissing me off with that stuff. I was just leave it alone.
Yeah,
we're not that. I personally, I have no problem with that whatsoever. None whatsoever. Mm-hmm. But if you feel that way, save it. Because we don't fall in that group. Anyways, that pissed me off to start.
This is 8 a.m.
This is 8 a.m.
You're already ready to fucking.
Because he showed up at 8 a.m. ready to fucking talk shit.
I like that. That's how he wakes up. It's what can I say about man and man?
He said Jesus made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
He did not.
That's the most bullshit.
He saw that on a t-shirt in Tijuana.
Dude, they don't sell that shit in Mexico. They do not sell that shit in Mexico. But he saw that. He came hot or whatever. Luckily, he was only on there for he talked for 10 minutes straight with nobody.
And then you guys burned him?
He left the Zoom because he wasn't leading it. Anyways, the couple that was leading it, God bless them. After all that, God bless them. They talked for 8 hours nonstop. Just in total participation from the rest of the couples, maybe 30 minutes. Maybe 30 minutes if you count every 15 seconds that someone spoke, and you round up. They were just going in on it, but they were funny. They were talking about more marriage counseling stuff or whatever. So anyways, I got a little distracted. I got a little bit bored. I was trying to speed this up, but I got a little bit bored. And I started playing my PlayStation.
During the call?
As the Zoom's going on.
Okay.
I was just playing. I was playing baseball. I was like, I'm going to just get a couple at bats in.
Okay. How does your lovely fiance feel about this?
She wasn't happy. She wasn't happy. She was like, you got to be paying attention. It's obvious you're not looking at the screen.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, well, you want full participation? You're going to get it.
I hate the way your mind works, man.
So they asked, we're talking about dreams at this point, and dreams as a couple, individual dreams, and how we benefit from one another, and how we push each other to strive to accomplish those dreams.
Yeah.
So I said, as important as it is to realize our dreams, it's important to recognize the dreams we've already accomplished.
You said that?
Yeah.
Mm.
We've been together for 7 years. We've bought a house together. You know, we're taking advances in our careers. We're doing our thing. Yeah. I've started my own podcast. It's doing fantastic.
You did not plug the podcast.
I plugged the podcast, bro.
You're talking to freaking men and women relationships only.
I didn't tell them what I do for work other than the podcast.
That's your main source of income.
Yeah, for sure.
You bought a house with that.
Yeah, exactly. They were. I was expecting that to just be mulled over. They stopped me, and they were like, "Oh." Someone tapped in the chat. No. Drop the link, bro.
No. You already said too much. You said too much. You're talking about fucking priests talking about their gay bullshit.
Yeah.
And all this stuff. And now you showed them where to find it?
I dropped the link. It was actually way later in the day. And it was privately that person messaged me.
Okay.
So I didn't drop it to everyone because I didn't want to deal with the wrath that was going to come.
Yeah.
If the moderator sees an episode named Platypussies. Yeah. So I dropped the link.
Or dick scented candles.
Yeah, for sure. 4 whores, you know? No, the guy said, drop the link. He messaged me privately, said, drop the link. Dude, if you feel comfortable, I'd love to subscribe. So I dropped the link.
Is he el sucio muchacho? Whatever?
I don't know. He might be.
Oh.
But he subscribed. I got the notification.
Really?
And he commented on one of our videos.
No way.
Yeah, I won't say which one because I don't want to put him on blast, but.
Did he say something like, this doesn't agree with my Catholic beliefs?
Nah, man. But you're going to call me out for not participating, for playing MLB. As the meeting's going on, I'm going to go in on it and I'm going to drop the podcast thing.
Dude, I'm going to give him one of these. Shout out to him.
Dude, he was all for it, man. Yeah.
I feel like you guys were probably in the same boat. You guys don't really want to be there.
Yeah.
He's probably playing his own PlayStation game.
You know what's the funny part though? Is that, we're staring at these couples for 8 hours.
Yeah.
So I just told the meet, like, hey, which couple do you think would be our best friend? This is hours before.
Yeah.
She picked that guy. She picked that couple. She was like, they'd be our best friend. For sure.
I like how.
And he was the one who actually, followed and commented.
I just like how you have a best friend sitting here in front of you.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, Fred? We don't talk about Fred.
And you're looking at a Zoom screen full of strangers and trying to pick who your best friend is.
Yeah.
Already trying to plan like, oh, we're going to go on this date and we're going to go on this trip.
Yeah, for sure. They seem like a good couple, man.
Oh yeah, I'm glad. What a fun time for everyone involved.
Yeah. That was my Saturday, man. I had to plug the podcast and got a subscriber and a comment out of it, man. That's worth the 8 hours. Because I do this every day I've done it for every day for 1.5 years. And we're not too many subscribers, but just an 8-hour class and I got one. So
dude, I wish that couple all the love, a lifetime full of love and happiness.
Sure.
But I feel like him listening to this podcast is going to cause some problems in there.
I'm excited, and if you're listening, I really do appreciate it, and I promise I'm a good guy. That was my Saturday, man.
Hell yeah!
What you got?
I mean, I mentioned last time I got my second dose.
Yeah, man.
And so this is unrelated, but I had the shivers. I didn't have too many other symptoms, but I had that, and that was that. But I helped my dad. I think I mentioned before, my dad has his own landscaping company. He's been struggling a little bit with finding workers. So it's been Big Al. It's been Big Al working.
Hustling. That guy's a hustler.
2 to 3 days a week. And it's only him.
Shout out to Big Al. Drop some horns for him.
Shout out for Big Al.
Oh.
You got the full one.
Yeah, you let it play out. You let it play out. I like that.
But every now and then, you do feel bad for the guy because he's like, dude, I'm tired. I went the past 2 days.
For sure.
And I got to edit your fucking stupid bullshit podcast now.
Yep.
Can't believe you got another subscriber to this bullshit.
Right.
Yeah. So I filled in for him recently.
In what capacity?
In gardening.
In the garden. Okay. Yeah. So instead of taking on your primary responsibilities, which is the way I earn all of my income by editing the podcast, you instead took over the gardening aspect.
Exactly.
Okay, great. Well, at least you cut him some slack.
But I do that. And so I'm working. And the thing is, I have terrible allergies. All I need a fucking one dandelion to be 3 miles out. And I have one little sniff of it. I'm done. I'm done for the rest of the day.
Puffy eyes.
It doesn't get that bad, but my nose is running. I'm sneezing nonstop. And like, I could barely breathe through my nose.
Okay.
So we work at a house, fucking cut down like this big ass like vine shit with a bunch of pollen.
It's spring. Springtime.
Yeah.
The pollen's out.
Dude,
they're out on attack right now.
I was done for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I get home, I shower, and I'm friggin' like all of that. And so like this was probably the worst I've had the allergies, and this is like the first time of the season.
Yeah. Well, you haven't left
First
the
time of
house
the
in 2 years, so.
Yeah, exactly. And I legitimately thought like, nah, this is where I die. Like this is it.
Oh, straight to death.
I can't breathe. I'm gonna stop breathing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna choke on my freaking loogies and shit. You know?
Oh.
But then it started like, because I mentioned earlier my fucking irrational fear of being discovered dead naked.
Okay.
Just in general, I just started thinking, I'm like, if I die right now,
First thing you did was put on clothes.
put some pants on.
Yeah.
Put some pants on, stuff a sock in there just in case.
Just in
They're
case,
like,
yeah.
damn, this guy was packing.
Yeah, for sure, man.
But I started to just think like, what's the cause of death? The sniffles. That'd fucking suck. Can you imagine?
Yeah, man.
That's the way I go out.
That's not a good obituary.
You call me a bitch?
Yeah.
I was just thinking like, I've done some cool things. I've traveled. I've tried some fucking sketchy things.
Yeah,
I've done some questionable things when I'm drunk. Those would be all cool ways to die.
Yeah.
But imagine living all that life just to die from the sniffles.
Right. That's the only thing that's going to be recorded.
Exactly.
You know?
So then it like made me think like that's already embarrassing.
Oh, I still got the Mickey ear sound. I'm done talking about Disney.
The mini ears.
Sorry.
It started to get me thinking like there's got to be something more embarrassing than the sniffles.
Yeah.
And so I did. We don't do prep for this podcast. Everybody
No.
knows
We
that.
don't prep.
We know that. The audience especially knows that week after week. And so I did a quick little Google search 5 minutes before we started
Beautiful.
recording.
What'd you find us?
I found the 13 most embarrassing stories.
Okay.
Death stories that are recorded.
Lucky number 13.
I did narrow it down, but the bulk of them. All right. This first one.
Read them off to me.
Dieter Lors, a 53-year-old photographer, was discovered in his Stuttgart apartment in 1985 with homemade electrodes attached to his testicles and a cock gag in his mouth. Police described his death as an unusual but self-inflicted accident.
Did he photograph that?
I don't know. Dude, if he did, that better sell like the Mona Lisa.
That's a champion.
Yeah.
He died for his art.
That's like when like Tupac died, his fucking album sales went through the roof.
Yeah, for sure.
This print of a cock gag in his mouth.
Yeah, for electrodes on his testes.
Dude,
if he didn't photograph that, then he's just a pervert and he dropped the ball.
I hope the lighting was pristine for that.
Yeah.
So I see that. That was one of the first ones. I'm like, okay, this is starting off pretty good already. Next one. The body of Taryn Simmons, a 49-year-old from Oxford, was discovered in a cocoon made of plastic bin liners. In a kinky solo sex game, he had used a vacuum cleaner to suck all the air out of the bags and suffocated. First of all, have you heard of this? Like, this is a thing that people do.
The asphyxiation fetish?
I mean, I guess maybe it falls under that, but you get in like bags.
I think I've heard of that.
Air, it like just hugs the shit out of you.
Oh, no, I've never heard of like a vacuum sealed bag, but don't people die from like self strangulation from like they choke themselves and jerk it for some reason?
Yeah. I've come close.
Okay.
I've come.
Yeah.
Well, so that was another one. I guess
he
that's
vacuum sealing. He probably preserved himself.
How does that?
That's probably like dry age.
Look, we don't kink shame here, but how is that sexy? I don't get it.
Dude, whatever gets your rocks off, man.
You're in a trash bag. I can think of a lot of sexy places.
Yeah.
And none of them involve a trash bag.
I'd rather be in other bags.
Next one. The body of retired German electrician Manfred Lubitz was found in his apartment in Malaga wearing a handmade gadget he called the Orgasmatron. It featured a vibrating mat, massage pads, and electrodes attached to his manhood. Police believed he died as a result of a power surge.
Oh, electrocution?
To the nads.
To the net. That's a bad way to go out. But I do love the name Manfred.
I love the name Manfred, and I also love the name for the device Orgasmatron.
Yeah.
If I'm going to go out anyway,
right,
it's from the Orgasmatron.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's really not that embarrassing. It sounds like,
that's
like a moment of genius.
That's
if
some
anything.
big dick energy right there. Big dick fried. Big fried dick energy.
Yeah, big fried dick energy. Sound like a corn dog.
What are you doing after this? Alex Maines was found dead in 1989 on Hampstead Heath, a London beauty spot, also notorious as a place where gay men met for casual sex. When discovered by an elderly dog walker, Maines' body was naked aside from a Star Trek t-shirt and a condom tailing out from an orifice. An autopsy showed he had died from cardiac arrest, possibly related to recent sexual activity. I am made of questions right now.
I understand it completely.
I was going to say, hold up, Michael Rubio.
Yeah.
But you're alive right here. Star Trek t-shirt is involved.
Of course. I mean, when you think of a Star Trek nerd, they're not wearing the full uniform, you know? They're wearing a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Because they're also about comfort.
It's not practical to wear the full.
No, you wear t-shirts. You want to be comfortable. You wear Crocs.
The whole uniform of a Star Trek thing is a one piece, right?
Yeah, as a
Can you
one piece.
imagine trying to get down and dirty in a one piece?
Nah, it's not going to happen. You know how much you have to unzip? You might as well be naked.
You're going to have one leg and one arm out. And then squeeze the dick from out.
For sure. Just right through the side. Boop.
But then the right side, you're still in there.
Fully. Yes, sir. Aye, Captain.
But yeah, it said a condom out of an orifice. I don't know if his or a Star Trek doll. I don't know.
Yeah, could have been a lot of things. Could have been a lot of things. There's a lot of species, and they have they might need condoms for a lot of areas.
I have a few more, and I'll wrap it up. When 230 kilo, I don't know how much that is in pounds.
600.
Patricia Mullen died from heart failure related to her morbid obesity in 1996. The first few hours after death was anything but dignified. Chicago police officers dragged her naked body from her house and left it on the curb, then told neighbors, "The fat lady's dead. Want something to eat?"
That seems like it's not her fault that it was an embarrassing death.
Yeah.
That seems like the authorities
she was in
involved.
the comfort of her own home.
Right.
Yeah.
Like how would you like to die? In your house?
I mean, better than the street, yes.
Yeah, for sure. So she died in the comfort of her house, pretty much anyone's dream.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was dragged out by authorities.
By the law.
Yeah, just belittling her whole existence.
And said the fat lady's dead.
Not really her fault on that one. Embarrassing for others involved, I think.
Next death. The naked body of Abelard Hattensperger was found on the deck of his boat on Lake Begges, Germany.
Big ass
Germany in 1983. An autopsy showed he had been struck by lightning, but could not explain why his groin was covered in grease. He was fucking the boat, right?
He was doing a little something with the motor oil.
Whoa.
Yeah. He was lube. Lube. I mean, why let it go to waste? What are you going to pour it in the ocean and be bad for the environment?
Come on, don't be fucking,
when you could just rub yourself.
That's a nasty human being right there.
For sure.
Polluting this world.
Yeah, man.
I'll tell you what a not nasty human being is. Just grease the old piece. Grease the piece.
Grease the piece.
Last one. The body of a Romanian farmer, naked, apart from a condom, was found in his pigsty. The doctor pronounced the farmer had died from heart failure, while his family tried to explain his unusual appearance at death was down to his fondness of pig wrestling. Well, that sounds like one euphemism for it.
What is pig wrestling?
What I realize, what my research pretty much concluded with, is a lot of deaths are fucking kinky shit, but we don't kink shame.
Yeah, we don't kink shame. We don't kink shame. We don't want people to die.
Yeah.
Unless it makes for good podcast fodder. But we don't kink shame. Yeah.
We don't kink. If you want to fuck a pig, I mean, you know, that is illegal. So
that's bestiality. Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, we shame that a little bit.
We're going to shame all the illegal kinks.
You know what we don't shame?
What is that?
If you want to fuck a Star Trek t-shirt.
You know what I've noticed?
What?
A lot of them had condoms.
Yeah. That's what I love.
But they didn't have parties in which you would need the condom for. You know what I mean?
No.
There was no associated party. They just had the condoms themselves.
I've like, if you're that worried about catching something from a t-shirt, just put it in the wash.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Put the Star Trek t-shirt in the wash.
In the wash. It shrinks a little bit. Yeah. And then it fits you appropriately, which is too small. That's how I imagine every Star Trek fan as the comic book guy from The Simpsons.
Oh, that guy. I forget his name, but
comic book guy. That's his name.
The one with the midriff.
Yeah, for sure. So that's the only real way to wear a Star Trek t-shirt.
Yeah.
It has to be 2 sizes too small.
Yeah, I'm just realizing though, man, maybe it wouldn't be the worst thing for me to die of the sniffles.
No.
That's probably best case scenario.
You know my most embarrassing way to die?
What?
Real quick.
Yeah.
Toothpick.
Toothpick?
Yeah. Because I have my toothpicks and I keep them so long that I start to chew on them.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how many shards of wood I've pulled out of my mouth and in throat or just ate, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I think I'm gonna go out by toothpick. What? But I did think this. So if I do happen to go out that way, just know this. If I were to die by toothpick, let it be known that I was never meant for this world anyways.
Also, just be sure to wear a condom every time you're using a toothpick.
Constantly have one on.
You got one on right now?
Yeah, because no matter which way I die,
yeah,
it's gonna be condom on. Yeah.
That's what we like to preach on this podcast.
Yeah.
Be safe at all times.
Practice safe sex and living.
On that note, wrap it up.
Words of wisdom.
Wrap it up the episode. Wrap the dick up.
Wrap it up, wrap it up, and wrap it up. That should be the words of wisdom. This week's words of wisdom are: what matters most is how well you walk through the fire. It doesn't matter. Everyone's going through their own fire, and we all are forced to walk through it. Some people got good days. Some people got bad days. Some people got that eternal blaze just burning at their feet. Some people got a nice smolder. It doesn't matter. Nobody's fire matters. What matters is how you walk through it. It's all a matter of perspective. That's what this life is. And that's this week's words of wisdom.
Beautiful.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us for this week of You're Not Down. As always, thank you to Big Al. And this episode has been based on a true story.
Rock on.
Rock on. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Hey.